good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome. Guys, gonna be doing some. Gonna be sharing something that's amazing for us today, and the topic for today is what is your why, or finding your why, or discover your why. And my name is Henry Moyo. I'm an entrepreneur. I've been in the business for so many years now, and I've been in the corporate world, corporate environment. And 4 years, 6 years back, actually left the corporate world and to come and do my business on a full-time basis. So one thing that I really found out that really helped me to continue doing what I'm doing is when I discovered my why. What is my purpose? And why am I here? And what is it that I really want to do and achieve in life? This helped me to 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 be focused on my purpose and being in a position to do the things that I really want to do. So defining what lives are at the heart of your business or your purpose of being in business is your why. So why is the fundamental belief that drives your actions. And also, when we work from our why, we are coming from a place bigger than our product or service or profit, simply because what we are selling has meaning and a value. So it is in this value that we find our purpose. So our why, simply working towards goals, does not bring value to the effort. It is working with purpose and from an inspired place that we attract and unite inspired team and members and customers. So, are you ready to discover your why? So it's more like when I look at it, discovering your why, it's more like having a vision for the future. And also, having a vision for the future is very powerful. It's even more powerful when you know why you're doing what you're doing. And also, your why is the motivation that moves you towards your vision. And it means being driven by and not by what you create or how you create, but why you create. So identifying your why takes determination, which involves taking a reflection. Look at your business or look at yourself and ask yourself, what matters most to you? These are the questions that you must ask yourself. What really matters most to you? That's the question number one. You must ask yourself what really matters most to you. And what is it? Uh, what is one thing that keeps on coming back to you? What would be lost if maybe your organization ceases to exist, or if you yourself ceases to exist? So what is it of value that at least you're bringing into the table? Why are you important, or why are we important to the people that you serve? What value are you bringing onto the earth? And what happens to you right now if you're no longer in existence? Why would anyone dedicate their precious time and energy and passion for your company or for you? When you answer some of these questions, it helps you to discover your why. Identify what are your values, what is your purpose. So look at this, things move fast in the business world, so fast sometimes we forget to take a moment to look at our business and evaluate where we are, where we're going to aim. So many things change in life, so many things. So now sometimes you end up losing your own purpose, and you end up being caught up in the survival mode, and you now forget to live your purpose. But never taking a moment could cause a business to operate in a continuous loop, making repeated mistakes and making blind to the changes are necessary to maintain a high performance culture without even knowing it. So you might be now struggling, and or you might be in this loop now where you're now, hey, fighting for your survival, and working from your why endures every decision you make with a purpose. If you understand why you're working towards a goal, then you make intentional choices and always have a reference point to measure your movement. So, why is it important for you? So you've got a reference point of what you're doing. I know many people right now, they're in a or running a rat race, That's what they're doing right now. So, and they don't, now you lose purpose and you lose focus of what you are supposed to be doing. It is with your why that you create a solid foundation for your goals. And it is these goals that grow your business, cultivate teamwork, and provide a clear idea where you are headed. So, goals should be set with an authentic purpose in mind. While money may be the result of reaching your goal, money driven goal does not serve a purpose, only an outcome. So let's look at some of the maybe purposeful considerations of achieving your goals. I know we all want to make money, but if that's your purpose, it's not going to be very useful for you. So when if you get that money, then what's next? So you have a strong reason why you want to do why you're doing what you're doing. So here are some. I'll also encourage you to go onto our website www.henrymoyo.net, and you will see there's a goal. There's an email series I'd want you to subscribe to, where you'll be able to get information on how to set goals and the guidelines to establish them, monitor, and achieve your goals. Your goals must be one, specific, and must be two, measurable. So you need what you call SMART goals: measurable, your how you measure your purpose towards your goal, and achievable, what you gain by achieving your goal, and also the relevance, what achieving your goal will mean for your business or for yourself. Timelines, what time frame is for achieving these goals. So do you have a defined goal? So set up a proper time frame for everything that you want to do as well. And once you have established your why, you need to communicate. A part of identifying your why is sharing your purpose with others. And the best way to do this is to get it in writing. Sit down, write it down. So your why statement serves to encapsulate your purpose and also your mission in one brief and all-inclusive sentence. So a successful why statement should be simple, clear, actionable, and focused, and how you contribute to others before you get started. Let's look at maybe an example of a successful why statement. So a statement may include maybe your company contribution or your impact. This is a great format maybe to follow, where you can say, hey, the final, you can come up with so many drafts until you have the final thing that at least you can actually use. Maybe it's to engage and inspire people so that people are motivated to do something creative every day. So take your time with this, write several until you get a clear statement that at least you want, and also to maintain it. Like myself, I wrote my statement is I said, my purpose is to glorify God through living a life of abundance, fun, freedom, and fulfillment through creating generational wealth using ethical, authentic, and integrity means. So these things make me accountable to say, hang on, are we living a life of abundance? Are we generating generational wealth as well? So keeping your why alive at the center of your company or yourself and the decisions that you make should be a daily practice. So the things that I put in myself each time when I do a certain action, it's not easy. When I talk of doing business in ethical and authentic and integrity means, it's not easy. We get tempted sometimes to get out of track or to do something that's not ethical. But my why and my purpose makes me to keep on saying, hang on, yes, you can make the money and you do that, but are you happy? Is it in line with your values? Is it in line with my own commitment? Nobody tells me to do it business in an ethical or authentic means. It's myself who's telling me that. And it's myself who's putting myself in that situation. So your why should be embedded in every aspect of your activities. It is how you talk about your company, yourself, your mission statement, and is represented on how you hire, collaborate with other team members. So your why is your daily dose of inspiration. Consider it to be your reminder to stay motivated and be on track with your vision. So stay close to your why. So I can give you a simple example to say, hang on, you might say, like I've stated, I want to create generational wealth and I want to live a life of abundance. That's what I want. That's my why. And also impact the world and impact other people as well. So am I doing that on a daily basis? how am I engaging myself into doing those things that I've said myself I want to do and achieve? So on a daily basis, I do that. Just like one of this to impact the world. This webinar that I'm doing right now, it's part of my mission to impact the world and help other people as well to be inspired. Maybe one few whoever is listening to this, it might have an impact on you, and you might start doing things differently, and it's going to bring maybe a certain level of success to you in your life and everything. So this is what I'm doing as well. So this is part of my why. So when I do it, it gets me motivated and excited as well. So whether you decide to answer call phones with maybe your customers, or sit on a design meeting, or your presence, um, or your present, and not only keeping you in direct contact with your why, but it is also allows you to work alongside people that make your vision possible. So the level of engagement adds value by making you a direct player in the overall goal. So do you make it a habit engaging at entry at every level? So commitment to a common purpose. So sharing your why with other people as well is not enough to carry the message to your teams and to other people that you work with as well. So every person that you work with, your family, your team members, or whatever, should be able to clearly and comfortably talk about the mission or your purpose, and understand what is it that you stand for, what does that your company stand for. So a major driver for your success is due to the people you choose to hire to achieve it. Give them a sense of purpose for the work that they are doing by being clear and upfront about your goals and your expectations. So in whatever business you're in, make sure that at least everybody that you're working with, because if you are thinking of doing something big and something great, you will never achieve it by yourself. You will have to have other people to achieve it. So it is a team that executes your company's mission, or your business mission, and creates the company culture based on your why. So you're highly encouraged to maintain strong company culture or team culture and performance by offering maybe the following to your team members or to other people as well: a clear mission, a collaborative atmosphere, a learning environment, and ensured in results. So a strong company culture is created when team members have a purpose and a goal for work that they perform. So the why, how what of maybe marketing? Many businesses market based on promoting what their brands or products or services do, in addition to how they create them. So rarely do we see marketing based on why a business is promoting a product or service, but consumers don't buy what you do or how you do it. They buy why you do it. You see, so they buy why you do it. I'm currently now working with another company where our purpose is to make you feel good, make you feel better, make you look better. So, and make you adventure and have adventure in the world, and have fun as well. So we are selling the why. Why do we do what we do? We want you to look good. We want you to feel better. So that's the why part of it. Not selling about how we produce the products that we produce, but why do we do what we're doing. So setting yourself apart from other businesses is your niche. By explaining your unique purpose allows you to stand out, because you are telling the consumer a story. You're giving them something to believe, that makes what you are selling more desirable. So sometimes finding the meaning sometimes in the struggle. So once you are clear, once you are clear on your why, it is easier to prevent distraction, as you now have a specific goal in mind, fine-tuned to your unique vision. So through your though you may encounter struggle along the way, and especially if you let your why a little maybe too broad, you will definitely encounter struggle, you will definitely encounter challenges, and being met with struggle can stop progress if we let it do so. But the struggle is often shorter than the solution. or staying focused on your why will help guide you to your solution. So if you find you're circling around to the same struggle again and again, and there's a lesson in there in that you're not seeing, seek it out, learn from it. Sometimes the struggles, there's a lesson that at least you need to, there's a reason for you to go through that struggle. So find the lesson in the struggle. Sometimes it is in the struggle that we find the path forward, and you get inspired from there. And also, it's very, very important for you to give back to the community, to give back to other people as well. So make your why a reason to give back. So running your company yourself from why means saving, to make the environment within your company a great, inspiring place to work. But you should also endeavor to make a community outside of your company a better place to live. So creating a brand comes with the responsibility for making an impact at the team and also at the customer level. But your brand can also serve a greater purpose by taking sustainable measures on focusing on a community based cause. So find what you can do in your community to give back as well. There's so many ways you can give back to the community. There's so many people you can help out there as well. I mean, one of the companies that I've been working with, we've been identifying so many community projects, like going to the community, just like identifying places where you can actually repaint them, clean up the places, create a safe environment for kids to learn and do that. So it's a small thing. You can get so many people, go onto that place, clean it up, repaint, create some nice murals for kids, and just creating and setting the standards high for those people. It's easier for them to maintain the standards. So go out there in the community, and I'm telling you, you can make with getting so many people together, you can make a big difference on the community. And also embrace your failures. So every business experience failure. So I see a lot of people, they say, hey, I've tried this, I've done this. Yes, failure is part of the learning. Whether it is a product or team member or service failure, everyone has experienced it along the way. So staying connected with your why provides you with solid foundation to address your failures and head on. In failure lies the opportunity to learn from our mistakes. So adopt a habit of looking at failure with your team to determine what changes are needed to do better in the future. So failure can lead to more failure unless you are willing to look at it and use it to your advantage to help you propel yourself forward. So don't let failure take you down. Use it as a leaping board where it's gonna make you jump on to the next level. So also asking for feedback from members or from other people that you is also another way to assess yourself and to assess your own performance. It is also a constructive way to help you reflect, grow, and succeed as a leader. So transparency, when it comes to how maybe your performance is perceived, keeps you honest, focused on your why. So good times to ask maybe for feedback is after maybe like maybe when you've achieved something or when there's a problem or you've done. So always ask for feedback. What have we done good? What have we done bad? Or what went well? What do we need to change? What do we need to change, to improve on as well? I always ask sometimes for feedback when I sometimes do a presentation to say, hang on, how did it go? Because now I do business in so many different countries and there are different cultures that at least you do talk to. So I always ask for feedback and say, hang on, what is it that we've done better in this session? What is it? How is it perceived? I know I was in a certain country and, a certain joke did not go well in that environment. But in another country as well, the same joke, nobody affects. And the way people, cultures value certain things is completely different. So in a certain environment, you can make a joke about death. In other people, they don't joke about death. They feel so strongly about it. In other places, you can talk and ask about it. So celebrate as well your milestones. So don't forget the importance of celebrating your successes. So celebrating milestones is yet another way to stay on track with your goals. It is also a great way to acknowledge your team members for the value that they add and to recognize the work that they do to fulfill your company goals. Here are some of the ways, many fun ways you can celebrate. Maybe you can offer a small bonus. You can go for a family barbecue, go for dinner with your family, loved ones, your friends, or create a special award for high performing people in your team, in your organization. And also, just, get together, just do something to just acknowledge it and celebrate it as well. And so there's quite a number of things, guys, I can just encourage you to go through as well. And there's a book by Simon Sinek about finding your why. And also you can go on to use YouTube as well. It's got a lot of materials that at least is put out there as well for you to help you find your why, find your purpose. So it's very, very important for you to find your purpose. So take your time, sit down with your family, sit down with your friends, sit down with your workers, whether it's at a company level or at a personal level. Sit down with your friends and list down with the people that at least impact you as well, and set your why. And I'm telling you, once you have your why, it becomes the fuel that's going to take you to the next level. And you never, whatever challenges you face, you'll be able to go through them. So I know many people set financial goals, right? Set your why in a different way, and set your purpose in a completely different way, to say, maybe, you know what, maybe you wanna maybe do this maybe for your mom, for your family, or for whatever. Make it something that's emotional to you, that at least you will not be able to, something that's emotional, something that will drive you, something that it will keep you fueled up to say, hang on, before I achieve this, I'll not rest. And it keeps you keeping on. And when you want to give up, you ask yourself, I said I'm going to do this for my family. Am I giving up on my family? You're not giving up on the goal. Because I know, can tell you right now, things can be tough. But if your why is strong enough, you're able to bulldoze anything that comes your way. I can't wait to see you on the top, and I can't wait to see you. So don't forget to go onto our website, www.henrymoyo.net, and you'll find so many resources and some of these recordings, some of the things that at least you have recorded before, to help you take your life to the next level. Thank you so much for being part of this session. I look forward to seeing you on our next session again. Thank you so much. God bless you. Have a wonderful week. And don't forget to find your why. Don't forget to find your purpose, and take time to find your purpose. If you need any further help on it, send me a DM, send me a message. We'll be able to respond to you and help you to build your why. Thank you so much. God bless you. Have a great week ahead of you. Look forward to you hosting you again on our Monday show.